Let us try to understand value added approach or the value added method. In order to avoid double counting, value added approach has been used. In value added approach, the value added to the each stage of production process has been considered for the calculation of national income. Understand that what do you mean by value added? It's very simple. Let's say at a specific production stage, you have an input value and after the process you have an output value. So at that specific production stage, the value added will be output value minus input value. According to value added approach, what is gross national product? Is sum of all the value added at each production process of the product till the time it reaches to the consumer as a final product. I'll explain this with a simple example. Say, I want to produce a shirt. What are the different stages of production of finished shirt? I have to take cotton. From that I make thread or yarn. From there I make cloth, and then from there a finished good of cloth. Well, value added at each stage is basically what? Difference between output value and input value at that stage of production. So I'll make a simple chart. Let's say for cotton, the output value is 100 rupees. But obviously the input value was 0. So from 0 to 100, there is 100 rupees value addition from nothing to cotton. So to purchase cotton, the value added is 100 rupees. From cotton, I go to yarn or thread. The output value of thread is 200 rupees. However, if you happen to remember, the input value will be 100 rupees. So from 100 to 200, value added at the stage of yarning or thread making is 100 rupees. I go to the next stage, which is of cloth making from a yarn. The output value of cloth is 400 rupees. But if you happen to remember, the input value was basically the output value of at the yarn stage, which is 200 rupees. So from yarn to cloth, the value added in this process of production is 200 rupees. The final shirt is costing at 500 rupees. So understand the final output of shirt is 500 rupees, but its input cost was cloth, which is 400 rupees. So value added for finished shirt is 100 rupees. If you understand, if you add all those value added at different stages, it will give you the final price of the product. Look at this, 100 rupees at cotton stage, 100 rupees at yarn stage, 200 rupees at cloth stage, and 100 rupees at shirt stage. So total adds up to what? 500 rupees, which is final product of the shirt. So in nutshell summary, what we do? In case of value added approach, we do not add value of final finished goods or product. What we do? We add all the values which are added at different stages of production till the product reaches to its final output ready to consume by the consumer. This method is used to avoid double counting. Value added at each stage is basically difference between value of output at that stage minus value of input at that stage. Hence, according to value added approach, the gross national product, or I would say national income, will be the total of all the value added at different stages of production of the product till it reaches the final stage of consumption in the hands of consumer, is known as national income.